Hey everyone, Richard here, and I have a comic haul, so let's just get into this. Alright, so like I said, I got a comic haul. Most of these are actually swap meet books, but there's a couple other things. So we're going to start with this first stack right here. This is from a LCS. Picked up a few things. These were all cover price. So yeah, first book, Spider-Girl number 100. This is the final issue of her first series. I believe she still has the record for the longest female-led series at Marvel. So pretty cool. This is definitely a very thick book. The 100 issue is, I don't know, it doesn't say how many pages, but it's definitely an oversized issue. So there's that. And I found this one right here, Amazing Spider-Girl number 1. This is the first issue from her second series. And I was really happy to find this one. This is the variant for her first issue of the second series. By no means a common book. Again, I paid cover price for it, but it's probably a $40 book, I'd be guessing. I'd need to look it up, but I think that's about the range. But really nice Ed McGuinness cover. I like that one quite a bit. If he ever does a signing that I can attend or send something to, I'd probably send this book. I grabbed these two just kind of for the heck of it. At the end of the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, it says the Legendary Star-Lord will return. So when I saw these Legendary Star-Lord variants, I figured why not? I would grab them. This is the Stegman Young Guns variant, I believe. And then we got a Scotty Young sketch. Again, just cover price books. But who knows? Why not? The Stegman cover is pretty cool. Grabbed this just because it's a pretty rare book to find, I would say. It doesn't pop up very often. Marvel Action number 2. This is the retailer incentive variant, Captain Marvel. Like I said, just not a very common book. And I kind of like the style of it. It's a little bit different. It's unique. So I figured why not? I'd pick that up. It's an IDW book. And then the last book I got from the LCS is actually a blank sketch cover. I was very surprised to see how much these sketch covers go for. This is Star Wars number 1, Kanan. This is like a $40 sketch cover. I paid, I think, $4 for it. $4 or $5. Yeah, so not much to show, but very surprising what this sketch goes for. Mind you, it is a first appearance, but still crazy to think what a blank will sell for. But yeah, that is all I got from that LCS. The rest of these books are from Flea Market, or the local swap meet, if you will. This first stack came for one booth. They're not very high grade copies, but these were all $1 each. So no real harm there. We have What If number 108. This is one of the Carnage Silver Surfer books. I want to say it's like the third one, but still just a pretty cool cover. Yeah. Picked up Spider-Woman number 1, first issue of her solo series. Aranya, The Heart of the Spider number 1, another first solo series. And then these last three are adult comics. Milo Manera. They're not high grade, but for $1 each, I figured why not. We got the Butterscotch issues. Not a whole lot to say about that. If you appreciate Manera's art, they're pretty nice, but again, these are adult comics. And that is all from that booth. Alright, this next booth I actually picked up quite a few books from. I'm not going to show all of them. First, we're just going to show a few of these. This is from the Doctor Strange Sorcerer Supreme run from the late 80s into the 90s. I am a big Doctor Strange fan, but I have never read this run. I'm just showing a few books from it, but I actually bought issues 1 through 45, with a few issues here and there missing for 50 cents each. At that cheap, I figured why not? I'll pick them up, give them a read. If I like it, I might keep them, or I'll select a certain few out of it to keep. But yeah, just figured to show a few of them. This is number 6. This is the first appearance of Mephisto's daughter. We got number 10, first appearance of Victor Strange, Doctor Strange's brother, I believe, who later becomes a vampire. Number 15, this is the Amy Grant cover, the background that caused all kinds of controversy. Marvel got sued. I think it was recalled. But yeah, there's that. Issue number 32, first appearance of Knox. I believe it's technically the first full appearance. Like I said, I haven't read these yet, so I can't say firsthand yet, but I do intend to read these. I'm looking forward to that. And then the last Doctor Strange issue is number 44, first appearance of Sidorak, I believe is how you say his name. But yeah, definitely looking forward to reading those. It's one of the only Doctor Strange series I haven't read, so yeah, excited for that. More stuff that I would like to read, again from this same booth. These were still 50-cent books. The Authority, number 1. I've never really been interested in the Authority, but with the James Gunn announcement, who knows? I'm probably going to look for like the first 5 issues and try to give it a read. If I like it, I might keep them. Otherwise, I'll just sell them. This is like a $40 book now. It used to be dollar bin fodder. It has a few first appearances in it. The Authority number 13. Same thing, has a few first appearances in it. Never really been interested in it. I can't really even tell you what they're about, but I'll probably flip through them, give the first 2 issues a read, and decide if it's for me or not. Again, same story, planetary from that same universe. And again, these are decently valued books. I think this is like a $20 book. Again, 50 cents each. At that same booth, they also had a dollar bin, and I believe all of these, except for the last 2, were in the dollar bin. We got Pinhead number 1 from Epic Comics, the Marvel side project thing. Nice foil cover. I had never realized this was an embossed cover until I found this copy, so it's kind of cool. Spawn number 1. If you see a Spawn for a buck, you always pick it up. Yeah. Walking Dead number 1. This is a Wizard World exclusive. I'm not really a Walking Dead fan at all, but this is a James O'Barr cover. He comes to the local convention here all the time, so I figured I'd pick it up, get him to sign it. So why not? James O'Barr, creator of The Crow. For a buck. Some more Spawn-related stuff. We got Curse of Spawn number 1. This is a newsstand copy. This is the first appearance of, I don't remember his name, but it's a future Spawn for like an apocalyptic future. So there's number 1. Number 2, newsstand as well. 4, again, newsstand. And number 6, newsstand. Also got this one, Spawn at number 53. Again, a newsstand. Just a really, really cool cover. I might actually keep it just for the cover. Cool book. This one was kind of fun to see. I don't see even the non-newsstand version of this very often, but newsstand Spawn Bible. Again, paid $1 for that, so 0 complaints there. That's a pretty cool book. And these last 2 were in a $2 box. I rebagged and boarded them, but the original bag said signed by the, what did it say? Signed by the author, I think. But I immediately recognized the signature as George Perez. So we got a George Perez Infinity Gauntlet number 2. And it is signed right there. And there was also a number 3 signed by the late great George Perez. So $2 each. Can't complain there. I might just keep them like this. Who knows? I might send one off to get verified just for the heck of it. But I don't have a George Perez autograph in my collection, so this was a nice score for me. And that is all I got from that particular booth. Alright, these last two books were from another booth that had older comics. These were anywhere from $3 to $5 each. I don't remember exactly. I think the last one was $5 and the rest are $3. First, we have Laugh, number 271. It is one of those innuendo covers. They basically just say the girls are looking rather trim on the cover. People ask money for this book. It's like a $10 to $20 book. Another Archie book, Everything's Archie, number 29. Again, an innuendo book. Archie implies he's going to get lucky with the girls. And this last one was purely a cover buy for me. I intend to keep this one. It is Life with Archie, number 162. Colors just really, really pop on this book. It's a space cover. Yeah. Great colors, sci-fi themed. Got Ronnie there on the cover. It checks all the boxes for me. So yeah, that's definitely a personal collection book. Very cool book. And then the last book from that booth is a Tales of Suspense, number 65. This is the first Silver Age appearance of this Red Skull right here. Cover is detached, so $5. I can't complain. It's definitely worth more than that, but it's not like a huge score. And that is it for the swap meet. So the last book is actually an eBay pickup. I've been looking for a raw copy of this book for a while now, and then when the Across the Spider-Verse movie dropped, a whole bunch of them popped up online out of nowhere after not seeing any for a very long time. And this particular issue was only like, or this particular copy is slabbed, and it was only like $15 more than buying a raw copy, so I figured why not? Spider-Verse number 1. This is the Robbie Rodriguez variant. I believe it's a 1 in 25. Yeah, I've been looking for this book for a while. It was very uncommon to see online, and then the movie dropped, and they were everywhere for a period. I don't know if it's still like that, but it was very, very cheap compared to what it usually goes for, so figured I would pick it up, add that to collection. The Robbie Rodriguez art and so the Rico Renzi art were the original artists for Spider-Gwen, so there's a certain like nostalgic factor seeing this style of art with her for me. So very glad to get that. That is definitely a PC keeper book for me. And yeah, that is this entire haul. Quite a few books, some good stuff I think. But yeah, that's what I've been picking up lately. Hopefully you're all well out there, and take care.